Hey Woodhounds, how's it going? So my last video I told you how I went down to the farm and kind of had a wasted day, but it was not a wasted trip because, oh, who's that? Because we did make the trip. Hang on, don't reveal the surprise yet. This is something the boss man was pretty excited about. But anyway, it was not a wasted trip because, check this out. Voila! I ended up running over to the brother-in-law's trucking company, picked up 20 of these nice 2x6 heavy-duty pallets. So I brought that load home because I got a few ideas for something to do in the wood yard, the new wood yard. And I would have gotten more pallets, but the little boss man wanted to pick a few pumpkins from our neighbor's pumpkin patch. So let me show you what he ended up bringing home. Okay, you ready to show him?
Yeah, it's pumpkins. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, just a couple. He decided to pick a few, throw a few in here. So there went my idea of putting some pallets in the back of my truck.
And corn.
Oh, and some corn, yes. Yeah, so hopefully we have enough now. Hopefully this will take care of the pumpkin demand here in the back 40. At back 40 Firewood. Do you think we got enough, or should we probably go get a few more?
I think we should get a few more.
A few more?
Yes.
So, yep, so we're going to unload these pallets and the pumpkins, and...
First the pumpkin.
First the pumpkins?
Yes.
Yeah, we probably should get those out first and clean them up. And then I'm going to show you guys what I got thinking in the back 40 woodlot, the new woodlot back there behind the house. Got some ideas I want to run by you guys for some feedback. Oh yeah. All right, let's get these pumpkins out and then we'll do the pallets. All right, the pumpkins are all unloaded.
How many pumpkins in your car?
Like I said, I don't know, we might have to go back, make another trip and get some more. What do you think?
Yeah.
Think we got enough?
I think this will couple more.
A couple more?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I think this is good. Interesting story on these pallets. So you can see there the rings. What these pallets are used for is a company produces fish oil, and they ship the fish oil to another company that then takes that fish oil and converts it and produces vitamins. So like they manufacture like the vitamins and the supplements out of the fish oil. So you can see these pallets, there's 4 barrels that fit on each pallet, And these pallets are custom built to hold those 4 barrels. And for whatever reason, once the barrel is put on these pallets and shipped, they will not allow it back to the company to ship more fish oil on. So once they're used, they can only be used once, and then that's where my brother-in-law has to then get rid of them. So I go down there. He's got a few other guys that picks them up, but like I think it's every 6 weeks he hauls another load. So he's got like 60 pallets every other month or so. But it's kind of crazy that, you know, they build these things and then use them once and then have to basically throw them out. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2x6s, 4 2x4s, and then 4 1x6s on the other side. So there's a little bit of lumber in each one of these, and it's probably not cheap to make them, but yeah, it helps me out because now I've got good firewood storage. Some of my other uses of those pallets, let me show you a few things I did. My entire enclosed woodshed, the flooring is all those pallets. All underneath all of this wood, it's all of those pallets for the flooring. There's the little boss man's playhouse, or I guess you could call it his office, his headquarters. And to get up there, you guessed it, a tower of pallets for the landing of the stairs and to make the slide coming off of it. But yeah, he's got a little mud kitchen down here underneath it. That's kind of a mess right now. And then up above, he's got his office. So besides the roadside stand being made out of pallets, my flooring in the woodshed, the little tower for the landing on the boss man's playhouse, yeah, I put those pallets to good use any way I can. So here's what I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these ones I just unloaded for. So right there is the back corner of my lot. Right here, back in the new wood yard. And in recent past years, I've pushed a lot of brush and stumps and whatever into this little ravine, this little ditch here. But all along that little waterway, that little spillway, there's this open space. So if I clean up that little pile of brush, some of this stuff, and I get right to the edge of the bank, I'm thinking of running a line of pallets all the way down towards the splitter there. And then what I think I eventually want to do is start separating out more of my wood. I recently watched that wood guy's video on separating out species of wood, and Joe's firewood videos. He separates out his cherry and sells it, strictly to like restaurants and guys for smoking. So I'm thinking about doing that because right now this is all oak. So I'm gonna keep my oak separate, and then down there is just a mix of whatever for recreational burning. And then what I'm thinking is back here to make a storage area specifically for cherry, just in case, down the road, you never know, I might have somebody that contacts me for either smoking, or maybe I even get into finding a local restaurant that needs cherry. But I think cherry just maybe has that demand to it where it would be worth separating out. So yeah, I think, with cherry, I think brings a little higher demand and has a little more, I guess, premium value to it than just to mix it in with all of my wood for recreational burning. So I do have a few. There's one cherry tree up in the woods here that's snapped off and broken in half, and another one that has its top off. I've got a couple down on the farm. So I'm thinking, before I used to just mix it all in with my stockpile and inventory for recreational burning. But now I'm starting to think that it might be worth my while to start, now that I have, make use of this space. I mean, otherwise it's just, here. I might end up storing some wood there, but I think if I start separating it out, keeping my cherry and my oak separate so I know where that is, and then everything else is just, strictly recreational burning. That maple, elm, poplar, whatever it is. I'll put that in one area, have an area for cherry, have an area for choke. Choke. I'm gonna have an area for choke. I'm gonna have an area for cherry. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's worth, the time to do. I do have a bunch of cherry mixed in with in the old wood yard, but it's pretty easy to identify and pull out. So when I do start selling that next year, I can just separate that out as I'm filling up the roadside stand. But other than that, we've got the pallets all unloaded. Boss man is back there inspecting, making sure that the load is properly unloaded and stored. So that, I think, is going to do it for today's video. It's still early yet, so we're going to go. We got to wash up those pumpkins, get them ready to carve. All kinds of fun stuff today. So with that, yeah, thanks again everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get to that milestone of 500, because I think you're gonna like so you're gonna like to see what I got in store. So with that, should we wrap it up? You want to say bye? Yeah. Are you cold? It is kind of chilly this morning. All right, we're gonna go in and warm up. Everybody have fun, stay safe, and be cool.